Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022 No Man's Land Survival Challenge. Yeah, we had a very busy episode last time, and we're going to be busy again this week. So, no, we're not actually off to the store. So, what are we after? What are we up to? Well, we are going to create a big field. So, let's get this all set up. Yeah, it is time. It's time to continue our expansion. Now, I think what we want to do is you might question my sanity, which is it's a legit question. But I think where we're gonna go is right after this tree line here, and you can see some trees down there, which I think we'll clean some up. But I think we just need to come down and create a new field. We'll stay just underneath these rocks down here. You might see what we're up to, but we'll get there. We will get there. So this won't be a perfectly square rectangular field. It will have a bit of interest. Ooh, and speaking of interest, yeah, we've crossed. Well, we tried to cross. So this was planned. So actually, what we're gonna do? When I said big, we're going to go big. So we're going to come in here. We can't afford it. We are going to buy field 37. Yes, please. It is now ours. So, yeah, that's dang right. No nasty messages, please. We are the proud owner of this field. Come along, clean up some of the brush. Come along through here. And we're going to stay on this side of the stones, the rocks over here. Looks like we might need to come by with the mower to clean some of this up. We do want to leave a bit of space for things like the helper. Now the big question is, how far do we come over here? Now we could come all the way. And I think we might mostly. I think, yeah, we're going to turn here. I think what we're going to do is come around, and we're going to have to come and remove a few trees. Yeah, because some of these are just going to be in the way. But for now, we'll come around. We'll get the shape of this. Just like the shape of you with Ed Sheeran. How close do we want to get to the waters? I think we'll come along here. We'll stay away from the shore. I think that's fair. And then, as you can see, we've got some stone up here. We'll stay to the left of that. Just come around nice and easy. I think we'll come a bit this way. Sure, why not? It's our land. We can do as we please. I think we'll come around this side, and when I said we'd stay around the tree line, I think, yeah, there's a couple trees that are going to have to go. Some of that simply because they're in the middle of the field, and others, we want to make sure the helper has no issues. So that is fine. We can come here. We can kind of edge that off. So yeah. No. Let's lift you up. There we go. So we've got some cleanup to do, but we've got a lot of work to do. So let's zip along and get this field all nice and created. Well, that is the field done, and you might notice, or maybe not, that there's no trees in the field. Yes, yes. Off camera, I went around and collected the trees, removed the stumps, because that's only so much fun. So, but there is our field done. No, don't lower. Raise it, fold it. There we go. In fact, you can see some of the trees right along here, but they're fine for now. There's no rush for those. So, but what do we need to rush to do? We need to rush and get some seeding underway. So let's come here. Oh, and it's one of these days we should really look at some barns and some storage and getting rid of this weeded field. But for now, we're fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about here, folks. So, oh, hang on. New field means it's time to do some sensory analysis. Hang on. Let's get on with that. Well, now that we've got the field cultivated, you can see we're just moving right along, and we are doing a little soil sampling. Yeah, with the precision farming DLC, it's very important to leave logs lying around here. Come on. My friend, you need to come off the field. Off the field. There you go. Now, everybody, remember where we left our log. So, now, the importance of the precision farming DLC here, well, I guess the soil sampling portion of it is it makes sure we get the best seedings rates, the best fertilizing rates, just the bestest of everything. Now, I will admit, I do really wish this came in a square format as opposed to a circular format. Hey ho, but that's just the way my brain works. But it's fine. We can make this work. We can make this work. But you see, we are going to have some bits of overlap as we come down here. Just grab this corner. But I think with that, I'll just get this done, and we'll be back in just a second. This is the last sample to take, so it really didn't take too long, but there's only so much of this to really enjoy watching, even if it was a time lapse. Okay, so let's send the soil samples off for analysis. There we go. We can fold this up, lift it up, a little transformer there. So that is done. Any second now, we should get the samples back. There we go, for $650. Not too bad, not too bad. Well, at this stage of the farm. At the beginning, ooh, that would have been expensive. But with $283,000 in the bank, I think we're fine. So we can leave that here for now. And yeah, it is definitely time, soon enough, soon, to get some barns. That'd be beneficial, but what's even more beneficial is seed and fertilizer, which we are going to need both. It doesn't look like we have... Well, that was the seed. Do we have any fertilizer on the farm? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Bit of a mess, but we're fine. There we... Ooh, we're all out of fertilizer now. Oh, that's not going to bode well for our next... Not next, next tasking. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are we up to? Well, let's come here. Let's make sure we have the right seed selected. And we are going with sorghum. So even though we have some sorghum fields back here that are due to be harvested. You can see here, sorghum. Ooh, actually, that one is, Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is going to become a sorghum field as well. Nothing to worry about, but we're going to start here. I only thought of the one backfield, but no, we have two. But it's fine. More sorghum, the merrier. Just gonna come along here. Now this is a beautifully irregular shaped field, which actually is gonna make something very difficult with, well, not difficult, just a little more challenging. And that's the helper, because we have some other things to do here today. So why don't we send this off on a helper? And that is, if you guessed, the fact that we do need to start harvesting this field here. Not harvesting. Here, goodness, Sargon. Seeding this field. We should do that. Hang on. Does that need to also get mulched? I think that's mulchable. So it's not saying it. So I think we're good. So we'll just continue on here. If we get this in gear, there we go. So yeah. Onwards and upwards. Now this is the one we are definitely going to put the helper on. It'll have the least amount of problems because it's basically straight up and down. Meanwhile, as we take this one over, you can see it's had some issues. In fact, had some really weird issues. It's done this with the other field. Is that because it's crossing the... Oh, maybe that's why. I think you'll see why here in a second. So you notice right there, it decided to turn around and go home. And we are crossing a line here. Yep. I think the helper does not liking crossing the fields. Even though this is one combined connected field, it just doesn't like it. So that's unfortunate. So, but I can live with it. The helpers are going to have to live with it. Just might need to rethink as to how we send the helpers up and down, but when I really think about it, I'm thinking no. I'm like, no, sir. You're going to do as I please. Now, it still probably means they're going to cut the field in half, which is a shame. Let's see. Can we see the other tractor over yonder going up and down the field? There it goes. Doing a much better job. It's going to have a much easier time there than here. There's going to be bits I'm going to have to do. As you can see right along there. That was not done perfectly. Ooh, nor was this. Sargon, cover. So that's fine. It is not a big deal. Now, with the other seeder, I actually did do a quick run to the store and back to get some fertilizer, which we are going to have to go pick up the extra, but also, I think, buy a bunch of extra bags. But in the meantime, I think we'll just quickly get this done, and we'll see here in an instant. Well, we just have this little strip left. Well, it's a bit of a lie. It's not just this strip right here. There's a small one we'll just up at the top of the field. That's the challenge with the fields like this that have a slightly different shape. Things don't always work out. Now, speaking of working out, I did decide to pop on the helper there briefly to see what would happen, and it went right through the 36-37 field boundaries. So I'm not sure why it stopped earlier, but it is now good. We are done. Well, at least with this field. So let's make sure we're up. And then we are good. Okay, so that's done. Whoa! Wow. Okay, yeah. Probably should pick those up at some point. So let's leave this here. Now, we do have our regular chore. It's very important because it brings in very good money for us. Now, I can't remember if past Sargon was good enough to fill this up at the end of the last time. And he was. Woot woot! Thank you, past Sargon. Okay, so let's just come here. Once again, it's really just the mushroom and flower greenhouses, as you can see here. Actually, well, that needs no water. The sawmill's doing great. But this large greenhouse from the base game is doing good. So is this one. Plenty here. You can see now this is starting to get water coming into both. The one that comes with the map here, you can see doing good as well. Now what's not doing good is our wool. Well, we're gonna need a bit of wool. So I think that's the next tasking. Wow, that was a thirsty, very thirsty greenhouse. Okay, so let's leave you here. Let's see after we wrap things up whether this Sargon will be nice to the other Sargon. Ooh, but wasn't nice. Speaking of helpers, man, some helpers are really hard to get. At least good helpers. So let's just take back over here. Oop, okay, that's so it's apparently good drivers on the farm. So, but it's fun. So let's just finish this off. So we actually do have that field here. I got plans for that field. Got plans for that field. Oops, and I got no plans to apparently drive straight. So that is on me. Make the turn before we hit the tree. Yes. And I think we're going to have to do something with all these trees we got lying around. Got ideas about that too. So with a pretty good bank account, I think we could probably invest in that as well. So but let's, for in the meantime, let's just finish this off. We did that edge. This, that's nearly good. Oh, you know what? Did you confuse things? Probably. Okay, we're gonna have to pick up that tree. But for now, that is good. So 2 fields got new crops in. That is good. I was really hoping big soybean field would be good, but it wasn't. So, but for now, as mentioned, we are in desperate need for some wool. So what we're gonna do is come along here. Ooh, gonna have to move some of those bales around. Let's back this guy up. Cut through here. And actually, that's not a good plan, Sargon. Because you know why? Ooh, we actually did miss a bit. Okay. Well, good thing we noticed that. Now, you might wonder why we didn't come any further, because we could have. Well, quite simply, the plan is we're going to do a nice little rope back here. So we're just going to test this out. Oh, which probably should have tested this out beforehand, but you know, it is what it is. So that we can come up right through here, right along. And then do we come down here? Actually, I think we should probably come straight out, right along here. Ooh, look at all that fabric. 3 things of fabric. No. We don't want the fabric picked up. There we go. Actually, maybe we do. We will just move that to the other side. Yes, we know fabric is not accepted there. Oops, my bad. Before we finish things, we should make sure this field is fully finished. So we can drop it and just get this last little bit. There we go. Now, when I say there we go, because I think there's a little bit here, a little bit there, a little. What's going on here? What happened up here? Is this me? Is this the helper? Is this just the graphics? We'll just go over this as well, since we've got 3% fertilizer left. There we go. I think we're good. And hope you enjoyed today's episode. I think with that, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.